Hey, hello. In this video, let's see how to install MySQL and MySQL Workbench in your Windows operating system. For that, I'll go to the download section of mysql.com. In the download section, you'll see an area for MySQL Enterprise Edition, Cluster CG, and an area for MySQL Community Downloads. So I'll go to the Community Downloads here. From here, you need to click on the MySQL installer for Windows. This should give you the installer. One is the web installer and one is the normal installer. So it's 470 MB file. So I'll click on this one. It requires, okay, you don't need to sign up. You can simply click on like no, not required, and it will download the installer file here. Let's start by clicking on the exe file to install. It should give you a window like this, the MySQL installer window. Here, since we are installing the server only, so we'll click on the server only option. Click on next. That should show you the MySQL server. Let's click on execute. Once that is downloaded, you can click on next, and then it should execute the MySQL server thing. It's installing. You can see the progress here. Once it is completed, you can click on next. Now here, leave everything as the default as it is and click on next. Now here it will ask like use strong password encryption for authentication recommended and all. So here I'll click on use the legacy authentication method. And I'll click next. So here you need to enter the root password. You can put a password of your choice. Make sure you put a strong one. Okay, and then you can go to next. Leave everything as a default. Click next and click on execute. Now click on the finish button. Next, finish. That is completely installed. Now if you go to your service file here, you can see that the MySQL services might be there. There you go, it's running the MySQL service. Now to install the MySQL Workbench, we'll go to the MySQL website once again. Go to the downloads portion there. From the downloads, go to the community versions, go to MySQL Workbench, Windows, and download this version. Once the file has been downloaded, you need to click on that file. Click on next. Click on next. You can either go for a complete installation or you can go for a custom one. So I'll go for a complete installation. Maybe let's try for a custom one. Next, it has Workbench Core. I'll click on next. Install. Now once the installation is completed, you click on finish, and here the checkbox is checked, so it will launch the MySQL Workbench. Okay, here you can add a new connection. Click on this button here. That allows for a new connection. So I'll add MySQL underscore localhost, and username is root. And enter the password that you gave while configuring the MySQL server. You can click on test connection to test the connection. Say successfully made the MySQL connection, and I'll click on OK. Clicking on the connection opens up the MySQL server, MySQL database. So here you can see the default database and all. You can click on create schema to create a new database. Let's say employee DB. Click on apply. Right, apply So now you have a new database here, employee DB. You have tables, you can click to create a new table, so that way. So now, so you saw in this video how to download and install MySQL Server and MySQL Workbench. Hope you like this video. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And please don't forget to support the channel by subscribing to the channel and liking and sharing the video. Thanks for watching.